Hi, also in this video we are going to discuss that how we can implement VTP and what is pros and what is cons of using VTP. So first of all, I will just take a couple of switch. I will take basically three switch. So let's take number of three switches. As we know that VTP of there is a total three mode of VTP. VTP server, client, and transparent. And in VTP version, there is four mode. You can turn off VTP in VTP version 3. If your switch support VTP version 3, then this is uh, a different mode, not just server client. In earlier model, you cannot turn off VTP. If you want to turn off VTP, you just have to put that switch into transparent mode. You cannot shut down VTP. So what is does transparent mode? It simply pass through the information whatever it received. It's nothing. Uh, uh, it will not entertain that advertisement. It's simply pass through that information. So in that case, I'm going to show you that how we can configure VTP, and then we will introduce a malicious switch and we'll take down the entire network. So that is a dark side of VTP. So that's why you rarely see VTP in production. Let's switch come off. Now switch is started. Now let's configure host name CR1 first. Okay. Now, first, let's validate current status of VTP. So, VTP status, I can see it can support VTP version 1 to 3. So, let's say first change VTP version. Let's say it's 3. Okay, first we have to configure domain name, IP domain name sgs.com. VTP version 3. Okay, VTP domain name. First, we have to define VTP domain sgs.com. VTP version VTP version 3. Show show VTP status. VTP status. Now I can see current version of VTP 3. Okay. Domain name is sgs.com. VTP pruning mode right now is disabled, but I can enable it. Uh, Device, this is the MAC address currently in server mode. Currently 5 VLAN exist, maximum VLAN supported locally. So this is the main difference. Okay. Uh, have you noticed that when I ran this command earlier, it was configured VTP version 1, and here you will see the maximum number of VLAN it can support 1005. Now I can see 4096. So the main difference between VTP version 1 2 or VTP version 3. VTP version 3 can carry extended VLAN range as well. So the extended VLAN range from 10062 to 4094. Those VLAN can be carried by only VTP version 3. It cannot be carried by VTP version 1 or 2. So that is the main difference. Moreover, I can disable this VTP mode, and here you will see that off, which means I can turn off VTP on this device. It wasn't available on VTP version 1 or 2. So this is the main difference as well. But now I'm not going to, just I'm going to create a couple of VLANs, name 10. uh, VTP VLAN configuration not allowed when device is not the primary server for VLAN database. Okay, VTP mode server. Okay, this is the error because of, let's validate why not allow VLAN 10. Still not able to. VTP VTP mode server. This is already VTP server for VLANs VTP domain sgs.com. It's already VTP primary VTP domain. Now mode. All right. So a VTP version add additional layer of security features in switch. So you cannot create a VLAN even on the server mode because it protect VTP. It's very critical. So how you can protect? So Cisco additional added one additional layer of security. So first of all, you have to make this server as server mode as well as the primary server, not just simply. So VTP primary VLAN. Okay. Now you can create the VLAN. So that was new to me as well. I'm using VTP version 3 first time, so it's really not. Okay. Now let's show VTP status. VTP status. Now you can see primary server. This should be appear. So how you can simply now I can create VLAN. Let's say VLAN 10 name UAT VLAN 20 name server VLAN 30 name voice VLAN 40 name WAN VLAN 50 name name let's say guest Okay, now let's see show VLAN. I can see lot of VLAN created here. Now I will make this gigabit as a trunk port, switch port, trunk encapsulation dot one q switch port mode, trunk. Okay. Now go to on this switch. I'm running VTP version 3 on this as well. VTP mode transparent, VTP version 3, okay, VTP domain sgs.com, VTP version 3. That's all. Now I can create VLAN 40. I can create in transparent mode. I was able to create. ठीक है, okay, let's say host name transparent interface gig 0/1 switch port trunk encapsulation dot one q switch port mode trunk interface gig 0/0 switch port trunk encapsulation dot one q switch port mode trunk. Now we are good on this switch. Now let's go on the switch 3. I'll make this as a client mode, but we'll use VTP version 3. VTP mode client VTP version 3 VTP domain sgs.com VTP version 3. As soon as I create gig 0/0 port as as a, s- as a trunk, it will receive all the VLAN information from above core switch. So let's make it. Something bad happened to my this. Just let's see. Okay, reloading. So our switch got rebooted. Now it's come back. So let's go VTP domain sgs.com. Okay, VTP mode, VTP. First, let's say version 3, VTP mode, client. Okay, it's client already. So let's verify whether I am able to receive those VLANs or not. Show VLAN. Yeah, I am able to receive it. So how I can validate it? Mm, Show VTP status. Okay, this switch is running version 3 with this domain. Pruning is disabled. It is in client mode. It currently exists 10 VLANs, no extended VLAN. Revision number. This is a chassis serial number, so MAC address. Primary core, which is supplying the VLAN database, is core 1. Mm. Okay, now let's create a couple of VLAN on core 1. VLAN 4000 name extended. Let's say show VLAN. Here you will see VLAN 4000. Now let's validate whether I have received this VLAN or not. In normal VTP version 2, I wouldn't receive that VLAN information, but in this VTP version 3, you can see I am able to receive this VLAN. So that is the main big difference between version 2 or 3. And if what is the dark side of VTP? So the thing is that when I introduce a new switch with same domain name but higher revision number, then that switch will replace these VLANs with its own VLAN database. So that is the main reason we should avoid to use VTP in production network. Thank you for watching or viewing, whatever.